I released this video on the 13th of February, just before the Valentine's Day. It reminds me of the time when I used to long for my true love, for my soulmate. But usually, I would be single around this time because of all the wrong relationships that lasted only a few months. If you can relate to this, if you are tired of the wrong relationships and are waiting for your true love, your soulmate to knock at your door, then watch this video till the end, because I'm going to share with you how I manifested my soulmate along with the techniques of law of attraction that I used. Let's go back to October 2016. That was when I achieved my independence from a toxic relationship. That was a new beginning for me as I decided to not fall into the old cycle of wrong relationships. In short, I decided to stay single for the rest of my life. I decided I would be my own companion, but hardly I knew that it was the first step towards raising my vibration to get the right person into my life. I did not know that I was using the concept of law of attraction inadvertently. If you are confused, hold on for a minute because I'm going to reveal to you what exactly happened next. Let's jump to 2018. I started learning about the law of attraction, used the combined technique of scripting and visualization in the month of October. And I'll also give you the exact step by step techniques that I used to get what happens next. As I was practicing the techniques of visualization and scripting, suddenly our family came up with a plan to visit my brother in Hyderabad who was working there at that time. This was the first time and the only time that I would be visiting Hyderabad so far. And guess what? I met my soulmate in that particular city, in that particular trip. He was my brother's flatmate, and the moment we met each other and started talking, somehow we both recognized each other as soulmates. It was like we already knew each other for ages, and the even crazier thing was that the flat number was my exact date of birth. It was as if the universe was conspiring to unite both of us in that particular location. So, what exactly happened? What did I exactly do that within a month I met my soulmate? Step 1. Make way for a new beginning. That is what I did. In 2016, I closed the chapter with my ex and made way for a new beginning. Although I did not know about law of attraction and what I am supposed to do, but the fact that I gave myself time, I was spending the time with myself, I was sufficient alone. I did not need anybody else to make me feel complete. This is the first step towards finding your soulmate. What we do is we are sometimes stuck in the cycle of wrong relationships because we don't give time to ourselves. We don't feel complete in ourselves, in our shoes. Instead, we look for happiness, we look for completeness in other people. But that should not be the case. And that is why I mentioned about raising your vibration. Once you feel happy without the need of anybody else, this automatically means that you are in a higher vibrational state. You are in alignment with your higher self. And when you are in a higher vibrational state, that is when you get what you desire. You attract the right people, the right conditions. So I was single for about 2 years. I was happy in my own companionship. So make sure that you end your previous chapter well. Now, it depends on you how long you take in step 1, because you need to make peace with your past and move on and be sufficient, be happy by yourself. Then step 2 is using the combination of scripting and visualization. That is what I personally did. Firstly, under scripting, I wrote down every quality that I wanted in my partner. I wrote everything in present tense as if he is already there in my life. For example, I wrote, my partner is extremely kind hearted. So, whatever qualities you want in your partner, write it down in present tense. After writing it down, I would go through these qualities every single night before going to sleep. And that is not all. Before sleeping, after I'm done reading about it, I would be visualizing using all my five senses. And yes, I did not write the script every single day. I wrote it once. I wrote all the qualities that I wanted once, and I would just go through it before going to sleep. And after reading that, I would visualize lying down on my bed that I am on a beautiful beach with my partner, holding hands with him. I would be able to hear the beautiful noise of the waves on a sea beach. I could feel the cold air blowing on my face. I could feel touching his hand. I could feel the warmth of the sand below my feet. I would visualize this, and having that image on my mind, I would go to sleep. I kept on doing it for about 21 days. And after that, I stopped doing it because I knew that my request is already there with the universe and things have started happening. I'm going to meet my soulmate. After I let go, guess what happened? Yes, you already know the story. My family came up with a plan to visit Hyderabad. And once I met my soulmate, needless to say, he had the exact qualities I had written down on that piece of paper. It has been 3+ years with him, and I feel so blessed to have such a wonderful person in my life. I'm sure you are going to find your soulmate if you haven't already. Try and use these techniques, the steps that I have shared with you, and see the magic unfold. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.